Life coaches. People make fun of life coaches. Or everybody's a life coach. People are life coach, life coach, life coach, life coach. Hi, welcome to A Lot of Help with James Lott Jr. I am James Lott Jr. AlotofHelp.com. I'm a life coach. I'm certified in several specific areas, including divorce coaching and general business and organizing. But I just wanted to come on real quick because people were asking me, like, what life coach really? And I'm like, you know what? I do many other things too, but it's just one of the things that helps. There are people out there who really need us, that we can be useful. It's like we're not a therapist, we're not a psychologist or psychologist. We can't do any of that stuff. We're not a doctor, none of that. But we're somewhere where we can be almost like a friend who just holds you accountable for stuff. I actually went to Coach Training Alliance. I went to a school to learn techniques and things to help people get unstuck. Sometimes you're stuck. You're stuck. You just do. You get stuck. And you need some help. And sometimes your friends or family are too invested in the outcomes or too involved or just don't have the tools. So it's good to go to somebody who's not, if you make it or don't make it, their lives won't be impacted. I mean, we care about you, but like with our lives, if you lost your job, we don't live with you. We don't have any ulterior motives. We can still help you. If you have feelings about something, we're removed. We're not involved. You can say your feelings however you want. Um, I have helped so many people get unstuck from things or begin things. And it's a person by person specialty. And I really do think sometimes you may not need a therapist, you may not need this, but you might need someone to just help you organize your thoughts. Help you find ways. We do that too. Help you find ways to learn how to make lists that are effective. How to make an effective list that actually works for you, and that you don't feel so overwhelmed. Sometimes it's not you're not dumb or anything. Like, you just, if you don't know how to start, that's just, sometimes you don't know how to start. There are things in my life I was like, I don't know where to begin. I needed help. And just like anything else, you need a plumber, you need a gardener, you need a housekeeper, you need a trainer, you need a dietitian, you need electrician. It's the same thing. People who are skilled in their field, you need their expertise to help you out. You hire them. It's the same thing. I'm very big about, yeah, I make fun of life coach. Everybody's a life coach. Yeah, everybody has stuff. But I've had life coaches who helped me, and gave me great advice. And it's fun to have somebody sometimes say something you're like, I didn't think about that. Hmm. Or I didn't see it that way. We're not all knowing, all seeing. So, or sometimes it's in there and they bring it out. He goes, well, remember that time when you did blah blah? You were really strong. I was. I did that. I did do that. Like reminders. It's really good sometimes to have that. And like I said, it's like having a part friend, part mentor, part teacher who just kind of helps you move along. And I love my clients and I love working with them. I'm also a professional organizer too, so I do a little bit of both. Teach people how to organize. I have organizational life skills too, on how to organize. And they just like, "Hi, James, you're right. The way I do it, when I do it this way, it works." And I'm very much a person, not to toot my own horn, but toot my own horn. I'm very personal. I look at you, I ask you questions, look at you, and see what you need. I listen. Like, okay, I get it. They need this. They don't need this. They need this. Because some would think it's just a generalization. You go, well, you showing me this, so hey, I'm gonna do it the way everybody. No, no, no. I want to hear you, hear key words, hear key phrases, hear some of your thoughts. You go, oh, that's what they need, and zero in on that and help them with that. So make jokes about life coaching stuff, but there are some, and vet them. Go out there. I mean, I'm for hire, of course. You can hire me, but vet anybody. Yeah, and sometimes you may even like a life coach, but their approach is not for you. I sat in a call once with somebody who's a life coach, And their style is very specific. Their style is not for me. I agree with a lot of things they're saying, but their approach, their style, their tone, it doesn't do anything for me. It turns me off. It doesn't do anything for me. So I support them as a life coach, and they have clients who it works for them. Some my style may not work for certain people. I have one. I remember. So I encourage you to interview your life coach. Interview him. I had one guy come to me. He was sent to me, and we interviewed. And he said it was between me and another person, and he talked to both of us. And he came back to me, and he turned me down, but it was so polite. But it was so real. He was like, "No, James, I think you're good. I mean, everything you didn't say anything wrong. I believe all this stuff. It's just that this person, their approach is something that I know I'll respond to, and I know, and we're a little more alike in thought. So I know my brain will probably respond better to that person. I probably could work well with you too, but I think this person is a better fit." I wasn't even fit. I was like, good. That's the whole point. Find somebody you're going, because why waste your money and your time if you're not going to find somebody you like? I had another client that I liked who I had. I love this client. I loved meeting with this client. We had great talks, and but in the end, they wanted faster results. And for what they want, I'm not going to tell their business, but for what they wanted, it takes a while sometimes. And I was very honest with them. I said, "You're spending money on me. I want to tell you this is. I mean, I'm going to help you get there, but it takes some time." And some stick out with me, and they make it. They get to go, "Oh my God, James, you're right." Well, others bow early, and you're like, and they don't make it. And so I see them still out there floundering. I was like, "But it takes time." Yes, sometimes it takes a year and a half. Sometimes it depends on what it is. I think things don't happen in 2, 3 months. Um, it just life doesn't work that way. Sometimes it does. And that's anybody, that's just me. So for me, again, it's like I enjoyed that person. I enjoyed those people I've had, and I enjoyed them, and they didn't get what they wanted out of me, apparently. But then I noticed they got some things because I stay friendly with them, and I'll do catch ups, just like, "How you doing?" And they'll say something. I go, "I said that to them." So some of my stuff did get in there, but they wanted the outcomes that just weren't happening at the time they wanted it. And so for me, again, I don't take it personally because it's not my outcome. I'm here. I'm sharing my wisdom with you. I'm sharing what I've learned. I'm sharing the things that I do. I try to live by example. And it's up to you. But vet your life coaches. Vet everybody. Vet everybody. That's not saying anything. So you just do what you got to do. So that's kind of my little spiel about that. I like coaching. I think it's great. You see a million of them online, all these fitness coaches, and I follow some of them. And some of them, I can tell it's very Instagram heavy, TikTok heavy, slanted stuff. Then there are a few that I look at them and I really, 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 really like what they're saying, and I feel better when I watch their videos or see what they post. So I try to focus on those. And you same for you. Just you'll find somebody if you look hard enough. So you guys, I want everybody to be better. I am for hire to you. Of course, you want to vet me. A lot of help.com, set up an appointment. But life coaches can be useful. They can. I'm James Lott Jr. Talk to you next time.